No, I don't think you do.
So I tried to duplicate it, but I thought, no, I'll get too hard for you. And it took me a while to actually find out how to do this. Like, actually get the camera to change again.
Yeah. I imagine it would. It looks really complex.
So what you got to do is add another trigger for when you want the camera to go back to where the rider is, so to speak. You put another trigger down, and then you get another camera event.
Colour event.
Yeah.
It just changes the whole world pink when you go through it.
Yep, that's what it does.
That'd be great.
So I thought, okay, let's get another camera down, and then but that's not what you do. That's nothing to do with that. So what you actually do is you enable it first, of course, and then put another camera event down, and then link the trigger with the event, and then link the event with the camera from where a checkpoint is.
Back to your own camera.
Yep.
See.
So now.
Very clever. So there, I've done it, and Shazam, done.
So cool.
Very good, isn't it?
That's why you're on Pro Editor, because you're
Yep.
pro.
We are pro.
Afterburner event.
So this
Oh wow.
There's fire
shows
coming out
us
the back here.
fire out of the. So this is me
Oh, you're gonna
thinking
link
that
it
you
up?
could link two events to one, but you can't.
Oh.
You have to add in more triggers.
Yeah, it's not too bad, I suppose.
So I was repositioning it, thinking, oh, shall I have the camera before or after you get the afterburner? I think I'll end up putting it after.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, you just want to put it down, fast forwards, because you don't really want to see it, and then link it up the same way again. Oh, this is changing the settings on the afterburner, so you can actually
You could just put it on for ages.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that'd
can have
be
it for
great.
like 100 seconds or something.
Just fly through them. You
Yeah.
can, if you don't already show this, but you can change what your rider is.
What?
I
Like
don't
where
think
you
I've changed
drive.
Where you drive?
When you, I was messing about on it, and I went on the track settings, or when I was trying to save it, and it come up rider, and you can have the rider on the bike normally.
Yeah.
You can have it just the bike, just the rider, or any object.
Just the
pretty
rider, so
pretty
you-
much any object in the game.
Oh, that's amazing.
Right, so as you just saw,
So
this is
wait-
me trying out the afterburner event.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, the gap's too small, so I made the bridge longer,
Yeah.
the gap bigger, and this is now doing. So this part now
Is
is
this a
part,
different
part
event
of
or
the
a camera?
yeah. So that was it for afterburner. This is now showing you how to do the explosives event. So like
Ooh.
Oh, I couldn't do this.
how you make an explosive go off.
Explosives.
I mean, you'll be learning now.
Oh
So what
well.
you want to go down
Explosives
into
in trials, what?
event effect, and then go. And you want to link that up, but I don't do that first. I do the event first. So you want to go across
Oh
to
my
effect,
I was trying to link it to that.
and then you've got these.
Nuclear.
But you don't want that one. You don't
I
want the
did.
nuclear one
Nuclear
until
large.
the end.
I had a nuke.
And then I've gone for explosion ground, and I've put it just before.
In the ground.
Yeah, obviously. And then link the event up to the effect, like so.
Don't
And then link the trigger up to. It doesn't matter what order you do it in, as long as they're all linked.
don't you want like the trigger before where the explosive is? Because
No, you'd want to clear it though, wouldn't you, first before
Yeah.
it
I
closed?
suppose
I mean,
you
I
won't
don't.
really be able to see it. I suppose you'd have to like mess around with like the cameras, so like
Yeah.
you can see yourself going over it and then it exploding.
I mean, you just see the explosion there. It's not very good, but I mean,
Yeah.
it shows how to do it.
Yeah, and you already know how to do a camera, so you
And I
know,
mean, you
just
can
mess around with it.
you can select from the event to the not the event. Yeah, from the event to the actual effect. You can link numerous effects to one event, if you know what I mean. So you can have like 5 explosions from one
Wow.
event. So when you hit one trigger, it blows them up. Blows 5
Visibility
explosions up.
effect. Look at all this stuff you can do.
I mean, this is me just showing off the
Fire.
different events
Wait,
that I
what?
don't show.
Fire.
The break event is best done for explosives. So if there's explosives somewhere, you just link it to it, and the explosive will blow up. Or maybe if you want like a piece of wood
Well,
come
it'll
down and
snap.
hit the rider on the head, just link it up. Well, I mean, the aim really is just be creative and just think
Yeah, it's
of stuff.
basically just do. This is just showing you the basics, really, isn't
Yeah.
it? And then you just go on.
This is a very quick look at everything in the game because I couldn't find what I was looking for. What I was actually looking for was C4.
Oh.
So I'm
Well,
gonna
it
have
wouldn't
like
be in boxes, would it?
I was thinking no. Well, like I said, I was
Ventilation.
just showing, giving you a quick.
It
look
is
at
quite
stuff.
confusing, though, isn't it? 'Cause you have to go through all the different.
Yeah.
You got like.
So I eventually find
explosives, there we
C4.
go. I just saw a nuke.
You know. I eventually find C4 and start putting it down. And like I was thinking maybe like loads of different explosions coming out the ground.
Oh, that would be
You
cool.
know.
As you
Right.
were coming off the ramp.
It didn't exactly
What's
work
that
out.
So would that like? What do you mean the break? What would the break event do to the explosive? Would you just
Just
set
blow
them
it
off?
off.
It just blow them up, yeah.
Oh, so you can link them all to the same event.
Yeah.
So because oh,
Link 4 to 1.
if they put the atomic bombs down, I thought if you land on them, they're gonna blow up. But I tried that and I landed on them, and nothing happened at all.
And you've got to do all this stuff.
So
haven't
you have got. So
with a
you
break
think
event.
when you play a map, there's all explosions. You think how much time they've got to put into it.
Oh god.
So like I'm showing you now, you can just link up 4 to 1. But you may want to put the explosive closer to the track than what I've
So
done.
you can actually
'cause
see them.
when I do test the track, they don't actually show very well,
Oh.
which is pretty bad. So like I'm showing you now.
That one looks
boom,
okay.
That's the previous explosion going off, and this is the C4 going off.
I saw like the light
Yeah,
on
the
the back
little
of you.
flash from the rider's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, you know, people can mess around with cameras and everything.
Yeah.
What I would like to see on that is that you could edit other people's maps,
Yes.
That would be
but that
very
it'd
good.
never say that it was yours.
Yeah.
But you could say,
So a lot
Yeah.
of people could claim on that.
Like edited by so and
yeah, like the Far Cry
Yeah.
map
Far
editors.
Cry is good.
So this is me now showing you how to spontaneously combust your rider.
Ah.
Literally.
So helpful.
So you can just set him on fire, you know. If you hate him,
YOLO.
meh, meh, you know.
Hmm.
So like again, you just link them up. It's pretty simple, really.
You just link the
These
fire
ones.
with the
Every
effect.
car driver would want to set a bike.
You just go.
on fire.
And as you just saw there,
Yeah, you can
if you started at the beginning checkpoint, you can use RB and LB to change the
Ah,
checkpoint.
that's very helpful for like
So
editing.
there's the explosions and there's the fire. So I was thinking maybe like as the explosion would go off, you
Oh,
get sort of
that's
caught on
cool.
fire.
Yeah.
And that was me blowing over the
Yeah.
race line.
Obviously, because you die at the end of every map.
Yeah, I
Hit
thought
point.
bail out.
Mine
Um,
just fly straight into
Adjustable amount of damage.
This is me just showing off different events. Light event, you can turn lights on and off, obviously. Object position, you can change an object's position and rotation
like something
as
like-
the rider goes through it.
Like a pier. Like
Yeah.
it's just like a car appear in front of you. And you just
Yeah, just like boom, boom.
What?
The
What's
physics events are a lot cool. Are really cool if you know how to
So
do
what
them.
did you just do
Yeah.
to that?
This is the this is the event that makes your rider fall off your bike.
Oh.
Like you can just make him jump off.
Yeah.
So you maybe want to like put this behind your race line. So if like your rider, if you,
Well, once you finish, you just jump off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what you don't want to do.
You don't want to do it before you finish the race. That's something
No.
you don't want to do.
No, I mean like now, like so you get busted and you're like, okay, so why didn't he fall off? On later inspection,
Inspection.
can't say that.
On later inspection.
I didn't link them up.
Oh, yeah. You've
So
got to
yeah,
be very
be
careful.
sure to make sure everything's linked up. And then, of course, you can like change other stuff like disable on hit, but you know you don't really want that.
It's quite complicated.
Checkpoint, just so you can just show it off quickly.
So I can't be arsed. I can't be bothered to keep going round. So boom,
Blah.
fell off. It's very funny how you fall off as well.
I like it, like the ragdoll physics, like continue after
Yeah.
you fell not
When you get
falling
run
off.
over by your own bike.
Like Happy Wheels.
Um,
'Cause everyone loves Happy Wheels.
this one now shows the event
State,
of.
switch to
Oh
system.
no, this is just showing off state event. It can change the two. Variation event can be
You
changed.
can change your wall to a broken wall. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
move stuff. Yeah.
Visibility event, you can, as a rider goes through a trigger, you can choose to make stuff invisible or not. So if you can see those logs there on the side, I decided to make them
So
invisible.
instead of just making a car appear, you could make an invisible car appear
Yeah.
and just like.
Boom, kill you. So like so, you just link them up to the object.
But you won't be able to see that because
Link
No.
multiple
I'll make it
ones
so you
up.
see it. And then test it out, of course, as per usual.
and then fail because you can't see it.
Exactly.
Oh,
Okay, so you didn't see it. Edit.
so what do you want to do now?
You gotta move that back.
Yeah,
There we
move it
go.
back a bit
Obviously.
so that you can actually see what happens for the event.
It's good
And
douche.
poof. No.
No.
Oh
You
wait.
didn't link it up.
I didn't link it up. Again, big mistake. I think.
Ah.
Oh no, you have to change the visibility.
Oh, so yeah, nothing
Yeah.
happened because it was already visible.
So
Oh,
Ghost.
I
You can
imagine
also
the
just make
possibilities
I'm
of
still
that.
suspecting
But is
ghosts.
it still actually there?
yeah, they're still there.
So you could.
Um,
That might be what they do at the end when they make you fall off.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
now showing how you can change the game mode settings.
See
Oh,
at the
yeah.
bottom as well.
Yeah.
Game
You can change
character.
Bikes.
Yeah, you can change which bikes
Oh, yeah,
you,
oh, yeah,
that
of
you
course.
allow. You know, you want the donkey, obviously.
Game character. See how you can change,
Change
that at the
the
bottom.
Oh yeah,
time
that's
for the
good.
map.
Yeah,
You know,
obviously.
change the date.
Platinum,
not the
it's
date,
just
the
like
times
2
of the map,
seconds.
You know, I thought, man, I can't be bothered. So
It makes you change them as
random
well.
times.
before
Yeah.
you can save it.
Track
You know,
description.
you change it between Supercross, skill
Bike.
game, or whatever.
Oh,
I
I
don't
didn't
get
go
what
over the
that
custom object.
Yeah, so this is showing off the beginner's environmental settings.
Six,
It's pretty,
it's like 6 o'clock's cool.
yeah, it's pretty weird at 0100 o'clock. Like on the
I don't
game.
know.
Longitude.
Ah.
Oh,
So you can change where the sun is.
wouldn't
change
that
where the
change
shadows are.
to a
You,
time of day
you
anyway?
can make it quite foggy as well.
Jesus,
So, heavy fog,
What?
super fog,
it's like
you know.
like Silent Hill times 10.
I thought, let's put it on foggy one.
There should just be like a.
You can make it rain.
These are advanced, and that's changing the fog. This is changing how far you can actually see stuff.
Oh my
you know.
god, you should just leave that on through the whole map. Just stuff appears.
Yeah, and then you can change which music you want on. So you can have a classical playlist, or you
All
custom.
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 You know, you want to go. You
Oh,
want to
oh,
ride
I'm
around.
gonna look
listening
through
to
that,
alarms
'cause
or
some of the music on this-
So this is me testing the the
No.
final track, I think. Yeah.
Is it? The final.
Final
They did take a lot of
edited
consideration in
track.
Yeah.
the track editor this time.
You know. He's just going over.
It wasn't very complicated.
That's the afterburner, which I
You
did.
could
Totally
really make
nailed that.
amazing maps.
Like cars just like showing off.
And for people who actually want to see more of like this track, I've actually like put the track on my like file share, so to speak. So all you gotta do is just search for my
Xbox Gamer Tag.
yeah, and it'll come up. So that's it really for the tutorial.
That-
Hopefully
that
we'll
was
make
a
more
good map.
advanced ones, of course. There's me blowing up. So if you liked it, be sure to comment, rate, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.